students. I am teacher Christy and I am your teacher for today's math lesson. But before we start the lesson this morning, first let us pray. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, holy be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Again, good morning, students. Before I discuss our topic this morning, I have here a quotation. According to Malcolm X, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. From this quotation, what is education for you? For me, education is very important because as what the quotation said, it is a passport to the future. But we can only get the passport if we were going to try hard and working hard now to get that. Education is about preparing yourself to the future. So, students, if you really want to become successful in life, you need to study hard even though in this kind of situation. Because I believe that if you really want to become successful, no one can stop you to learn new things. Now, are you ready, students, to learn new things? For today's lesson, I will discuss about measures of central tendency of ungrouped data. First, let us define what is measures of central tendency. A measure of central tendency, also referred to as measures of center or central location, is a summary measure that attempts to describe the whole set of data with a single value that represents the middle or center of its distribution. By the help of measures of central tendency, we can easily summarize and describe the whole set of data with a single value that represents the middle of the distribution. There are three means of measured central tendency: the mean, median, and the mode. First, let us define the mean. The mean, often called the average of a numerical set of data, is simply the sum of the data values divided by the number of values. This is also referred to as the arithmetic mean. The mean is the balance point of the distribution. So, for example, this line represents the whole set of data. The left and the right side, it will be mode and median. And the middle part will be the mean. Because according to our definition, the mean is the balance point of the distribution. So it means it balances the mean and the median. The formula of getting the mean is equal to summation of x over n, which x is the score of other measures, where n is the number of measures. For you to understand more, I have here an example. Maria received a report card in her first grading. Her grades in mathematics, science, AP, Filipino, MAPE, and English are 93, 92, 89, 90, 91, 91. What is the average of the grades of Maria? So for us to find the average of Maria, we need to follow this formula. So mean is equal to summation of x, which x is the number or the grades of Maria, which is 93 plus 92 plus 91 plus 90 plus 89 plus 91 and divided by n, which is how many are the subjects of Maria, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, mean is equal to 93 plus 92 plus 91 plus 90 plus 89 plus 90 is 546 divided by 6, which is, the mean is 91. And this is the average of Maria. The average of Maria is 91. Do you understand, class? So now, do you understand on how to find the mean? If you understand on how to find the mean, we will now proceed to median. First, let us define what is a median. The median is the number that falls in the middle position once the data has been organized. Organized data means the number are arranged from smallest to largest or largest to smallest. The median for an even number of data values is the value that divides the data into two halves. If n represents the number of data values and n is odd number, then the median will be found in the n plus 1 divided by 2 position. For you to understand the formula of getting the median are different if the number of data values is even or odd. So for you to understand what is the median or how to find the median, if the number of data values is even. If our number of data values is even, the formula is n divided by 2. And if our number of data values is odd, the formula is n plus 1 over 2. So, for you to understand more, I have here an example. Find the median of the following data. Twelve, 2, 16, 8, 14, 10, and 6. In our definition, we need first to arrange our data into smallest to largest. So, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So we need to, after we arrange our data, we need to identify what formula we were going to use. Because the number of our data values is 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 is odd. So our formula that we will going to use is n plus 1 over 2. So n plus 1 over 2. So again, what is our n? N is equal to the number of data values, which is 7. Because there are 2, 4, 6, 7 data values. So n plus 1 or 7 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. 4 is not our median. It's because 4 is the fourth position in our arranged number data values, which is 4 is our fourth position in our arranged data values. So the number 4 or the fourth position in our arranged data values is 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. So which is 10 is our median. Do you understand, class? Again, if we were going to use this formula, if our number of data values is odd, we can easily find the median. It's because if what number is in the middle middle, it is our median. But there are different cases in our even. Median for an even number of data values. Find the median of the following data: 12, 3, 18, 6, 9, 15, 21, and 23. The same in the first rule of getting the median, we need first to arrange the set of data values into smallest to largest or largest to smallest. But we will take the smallest to largest, which is first 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, and 23. So this is now the arranged set of data values. So first we need to get the n. Our n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. N. So 8 is our n, which is an even number. So we are going to use the formula n over 2. In finding the median of an even number, the formula is n over 2. So we are substitute the number or the value of n, which is 8. 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4. The same in the odd number, 4 is not our final answer because 4 is our position, which is the fourth position of our set of data values. We need to find what number is in the fourth position in our arranged data set of value. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 is in the fourth position of our arranged set of data values. So it means our median is equal to 12. So this is our final answer. So median is equal to 12. Do you understand, class? Now, we will go and proceed to mode. The mode of a set of data is simply the value that appears most frequently in the set. Mode. Again, in the definition, mode is the most frequently appears in the set. Okay. For you to understand what it means, this definition, I have here an example. The set of data values are 9, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are our set of data values. According to the definition of the mode, it is the most frequently appears in the set. So what number in our set of data values, or what value that appears most frequently in our set? The most frequently appears in our set is 9. It's because 9 appears 2 times in our set. So in this set of data values, our mode is 9. It's because it appears 2 times in our set. Do you understand, class? So the 3 main measures of central tendency are mean, median, and the mode. Which is the mean is the measures of central tendency, or we often call average, or we refer to as arithmetic mean. And also the mean is the balance point of the distribution, while the median is the number that falls in the middle position once the data is organized or has been organized. And the last is the mode, which is the most frequently appears in the set. Do you understand, class? So if you don't have any questions, this ends my discussion.